Lamb or mutton is cooked together with spices in a pressure cooker to make a delicious gravy with tender pieces of meat, and it's simmered together with potatoes. Today on Cravings Food Adventures, we're going to be making a simple, delicious and spicy lamb masala. Hi everyone, welcome back to Cravings Food Adventures. I'm Karen Ahmed. We're making a good old curry today. I'm going to be taking lamb and spices and I'm going to be cooking this in my Instant Pot. It's going to be absolutely delicious. Before I go any further with this recipe, do make sure you subscribe to my channel and make sure to ring that bell so you're notified every time I upload a new video. Now, let's get cooking. In this recipe, I'm going to use just my Instant Pot for quick cleanup. I have this on saute mode and I've added some oil. I have a cup here of potato wedges. I've kept the skin on and I'm just going to shallow fry these on all sides till they're about halfway cooked. This should take a few minutes. If you don't have an Instant Pot, you can also fry this in your regular pressure cooker with the lid off, or you can also fry it in a frying pan. Once these are semi-done, I'm going to remove them and keep them aside. Now for the onions. I have 2 cups of sliced onions here and I'm going to saute these as well. I'm going to add about a teaspoon of salt. This will help the onions caramelize much faster. The onions will take some time to brown, especially in the Instant Pot, so be patient. It's really important for the onions to be well caramelized for the base of this gravy. If you prefer, you can do this step in a pan over higher heat on your gas stove. I just prefer to dirty only one pot if I can help it. This looks like it's about halfway done, and now I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of sliced green chilies. This looks perfect now. I'm going to add in my meat. I have 2.2 pounds, that is 1 kilo of bone-in lamb meat. You can get your butcher to either give you shoulder or leg. Lamb is just more easily available here in Toronto and it's also cheaper, but you can also use mutton or goat for this recipe, or even beef. Bone-in meat is recommended as the bones will really enhance the flavor of the curry. Next, I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of ginger and garlic paste. I'm also going to add 3 teaspoons of Garam Masala and 2 teaspoons of Kashmiri Chilli powder. Give this a really good mix to incorporate the spices with the meat. For best results, I like to use my fresh homemade ground Garam Masala. The fresher it is, the better the flavor. Also, the chili powder I'm using here is Kashmiri. This gives you more color than heat. If you can only find the regular chili powder, I'm going to recommend that you start with just 1 teaspoon and taste before deciding to add another one. Now I'm going to add 2 cups of water and I'm going to just about cover my meat. If using a regular stovetop pressure cooker, you can add a bit more water. I'm going to put the lid on now and I'm going to set this to sealing mode. I'm going to cancel saute mode and set my Instant Pot to pressure cook for 30 minutes. Once the 30 minutes are done, I'm just going to let the steam naturally release, and when the pressure pin drops, it's time to open. Look at this, I can tell without even touching the meat that it's super tender. I'm going to taste this and add salt to taste. I'm putting this back on saute mode now so the gravy can start to bubble again, and it's time to finish cooking off those potatoes. I'm just placing the lid on partially and I'm going to give this a few minutes. This lip-smacking curry can be served with rice or rotis. Enjoy. Thank you so much for joining me in Cravings Food Adventures. I hope you enjoyed this delicious recipe for lamb masala. It's really simple ingredients and cooking it in the Instant Pot makes it really soft and tender, and it cooks in half the time. If you love this recipe, give it a thumbs up and share it with your family and friends. Also, leave me a comment. I love hearing from you, and tell me what other videos you would like to see in the future. And just for fun, follow me behind the scenes on all of my social channels. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and Twitter. Until I see you next time, do take care. Happy eating. Bye.